in red. And we're ready to jump into the match here right now.
It's working. It's
Ma-
working.
Magic. And we see Mirari with a hunter.
Surprise!
Versus Sasti with a hunter.
So all these super players started with hunters. And I can tell you one thing, we're gonna see the 5th hunter win in a row.
That's for sure. I was thinking about, am I getting trolled? And I was like, yes, I'm getting trolled, but I'm just keep talking. Ignore your co-host.
Ignore Nunia.
Yeah.
Can't even start a video file.
Hashtag ignore Nunia. So we see Isuba in the layout left. You can already see here on top of us 2-0 for MIA, 2-0 for Isuba. I'm just lying. And SIST is starting with the tracking, and this is
Oh, this is so bad.
you want your buzzer, but you don't want to lose 2 high mains. But if you pick a high main until turn 6, like he's a dead card.
That's rough. That's really rough, especially because you lose the 2 other cards.
Yeah. This is why I'm always like, tracking sucks. Tracking sucks ass. I don't like it.
Did I mess up again? No, I didn't.
Broman did. That's okay.
Damn it, bro, man.
And now it's Mirari's turn, and we're waiting for him to do something. But that's okay. We have some time here. No problem. Professional production powered by TakeTV.net here in Krefeld. Awesomeness incoming. Unleashed.
Awesomeness unleashed.
Awesomeness unleashed. Just throw random words.
Is that another card in the new expansion?
No, just throw some epic words in a row, and everyone thinks, man, nice.
Those casters
Whatever
know their job.
Whatever he's just said, good job. It's like explosion, bombs, cars, bikinis, girls, dancing. No, okay, that didn't fit. Well, girls dancing. Now.
Why didn't that fit?
Yeah, okay, now it fits. So we have here Mirari playing his bow, killing the Crocolisk, which you should do always because you don't want a Houndmaster Crocolisk. And now it's actually looking really good for Mirari. I mean, he has a bow out and a boar, and SAST has nothing to... Well, he cannot kill the boar. He can just drop his Direwolf Alpha. But there's still 1 damage incoming every turn, and if Mirari kills his Direwolf Alpha now, well, he just sits there without minion. Here, it summons a random Huffer. No surprise. Well, sadly, it's not a Huffer. What's happening here? Those games seem a bit bugged. We already saw 2 Leox from Animal Companion, and Misha. One Huffer.
We saw 1 Huffer.
We
so
saw
far.
one, but that game was a stomp, so it didn't matter if he gets a Huffer or whatever. Oh, it just was extreme madness.
So he has 4 mana now. What is he gonna do?
Not a lot. I mean,
Play the Houndmaster.
what can he do? Just play a Houndmaster? But that seems like to be, I don't know what to do. Let's play a Houndmaster. I mean, it's
Well, he had no choice.
true there.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, to be honest, you're right. And finally, we see here Mirari's game inside. And he plays his own Houndmaster, has 2 4 attack minions out. It's just 8 damage on the board now. And, well, Kodo absolutely useless. Unleash. Not killing anything.
Well, he decides to play his Hyena. And then go for kill command, get rid of Misha. Which is good and important, but he will most likely lose his Hyena.
The problem about that move is just... You lost, in exclamation marks, you just lost 1 kill command for a minion, and that's 5 damage less you could throw in his face.
I'm wondering why he didn't play his Hyena.
First,
Well, he didn't lose anything and it wouldn't get buffed up, but do you think he wants to keep it for a Hyena Unleash combo?
absolutely. If you use it before, and then...
What? Is that distracting you? Oh no, it's... okay. Nasty.
If you lose it without having buffed it up in 1 turn instantly, no, that was just extremely sad.
That's true. Who wants to lose his Hyena?
Simple words here, but that would just be extremely sad. And we see now Highmane played by SAST. He has to tell us after, like, he has to please add me on Skype and tell me.
How should I pronounce your name, dude?
That's the main problem by casting. Or
I'm gonna call him Sesti.
and we're gonna call him Sasti. So he silences the hyena and kills it instantly, which is the best move to do here. Good thing now for Sasti is he can just play Unleash, kill both minions, play his animal companion also, get a Huffer, and deal 6 damage. It would be like a play in my head, or he just goes for Kodo Boar. Like also possible if you don't want to waste your Unleash without drawing cards.
Wow.
Something is broken.
So many Leox.
The good thing with Leok is now he gets 2/1 minions, and he can play his boar with 2/1 too.
Still, but then again, Leok is very vulnerable to potential Kodos,
To everything.
to everything.
Yeah, everything in a hunter is just built to kill Leok. I mean, 2/4 is just not strong, and they're tracking into Kodo.
No, he has to take the buzzard.
Yeah, he will take a buzzard, but it was like, maybe he should have tracking first, but then he would be like, oh yeah, I need to Kodo. And he drops his buzzard. Maybe, not sure. I mean, he can always just drop the Highmane, because Highmane OP.
And now he's completely out of cards.
Oh, he has 1 card, and that's a Kodo, and that clears the board, and he has 2 strong minions out here. This is madness.
Is it?
It's okay.
I see Buzzard Unleash combo incoming.
Buzzard Unleash Hyena.
Depends. Oh,
Timberwolf?
Timberwolf, yeah. Wow.
Hunter's
Hunter's Mark as well. Really? That's ridiculous.
I don't want to say this is sickening, but damn you, Mirari. What that for a draw?
Oh.
And another Timberwolf.
Real.
Oh, the bad thing for him is he might have 2 Timberwolves out, but they don't.
Who cares? Like, Sesti is completely out of cards.
It's true. I just see
It's just over.
a big GG here for Mirari. Wow, it hurts.
And this is like the 5th Hunter win from Team Azuba.
Yeah.
In a row.
Am
He
I?
mentioned he actually has a rogue prepared, but also a druid.
Druid is okay, and we know to tell Ekop again. I like to pull his decks in front because they actually did really well. We saw Ekop's anti-rush ramp druid with Alexstrasza and scenarios and stuff like that, and a healing touch. White Pyromancer, so a lot of stuff like not only ramp but anti-rush too. So that was an extremely strong deck. And we see for Mirari, just for your interest, Mirari also has a rogue and a, well, let's say warlock. We don't know, Zoo or Hand, never sure. And the rogue could also be, I mean,
Could be Miracle.
could be
Tempo.
Miracle. We saw Nimsh playing it at the Hearthstone Take TV Invitation, and he almost pulverized. Well, not pulverized. He saved his ass almost against Ekop with it. Sadly lost. I was cheering for Nimsh.
Really?
He's a nice guy.
Why do you hate Ekop?
I don't hate Ekop.
Why do you hate him?
I do not. I'm pulling his decks in front every time we're talking about them.
So you love Ekop.
Yeah, I'm doing such advertisement, much wow for him.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wanna go into the game now?
Yeah, we really want to go into this game now before this gets really awkward.
Wow.
And we are in the game here. We see Mirari obviously still playing his Hunter. No surprise, he won the game. He can keep his deck, which is always good if you can play 2 games with 1 deck you're really comfortable with. And that's, well, the deck you're starting with, always the one you're comfortable with. And we see for SAST a rogue. As we predicted somewhere, it seems to be really the deck MIA lost playing second or first against Hunter.
And Sesti has a really nice draw. He has the SI7 agent, he has backstabs, and he has a coin, so he could go for a turn 2 coin SI7 play. But I would rather the agent, I guess, to get rid of something.
You'd rather keep. Yeah, well, you should never. One thing you should never do: use your SI7 agent for face damage.
Yep.
That's like, it's a waste of potential clearing potential. Like you can kill a minion with it, and those 2 damage. They're not going to win you the game. Like, okay, 2 damage in the face, I'm winning instantly. And we see the game going on here. We see an Argent Squire for SAST. Sassy being played. At the moment, he's 1-0. He's sassy.
Okay, he's sassy.
Don't take us serious, by the way, bro. We love you. Here.
We just hate your name.
Did you? Did you?
Nah, I didn't say that.
He
Did
never-
I say that?
No.
Nah. I love his name.
I'm not like in any way I have anything to do with that gay, with that guy, not gay besides me.
What?
So he plays SI7 agent for no value. Well, exclamation marks, no value. He didn't use the combo. He just wants to get a 3/3 minion out since, well, 3/3 minion is 3/3 minion and is some pressure. Most annoying thing I would say here for Sasti at the moment is he knows his Argent Squire is going to die next turn. Turn 5 incoming, we see Kodo in Mirari's hand, and, well, Sasti knows there are Kodos roaming around.
Yeah, especially in Hunter decks.
So-
And he plays Salnus, so he might get lucky and Salnus gets killed. So he would actually draw a card and keep his Argent Squire alive.
True there, and that's, well, I don't know if you want to hope for that. You could do 3 damage backstabs with Selnos. Now you cannot do those.
True.
Well, there's King Mukla.
What?
That's a top decks King
Mukla hype!
I'm not sure what he wants to do with King Mukla, but there is a King Mukla, and that's just interesting to see. Haven't seen him in a long time, and he also drew an Eviscerate, so he can just go for Mukla Eviscerate if he wants to. Well, he doesn't. He just goes for a backstab kill, and now we really need to hope for him that Deadly Shot is not hitting his Mukla. I mean, we know Mirari is having a Deadly Shot in his hand. He doesn't have a charge at the moment to like kill the Argent Squire somehow, but there's just that Deadly Shot. That Deadly Shot, and it's annoying.
He's not playing the deadly.
Yeah, well, he plays his high main because high main trumps Mukla, or at least kills it. Well, not trumps, but kills it.
But we know there's still the Eviscerate. So he could potentially use... what is he gonna do? Nah, that's rough. He doesn't want to waste his backstab, and he still needs like some spells to use his Auctioneer when he gets it. If he has an Auctioneer.
Exactly. I was like, Auctioneer, we're in the wrong deck. It seems to be more of a tempo rogue than...
It definitely is tempo, but I'm afraid that he's gonna run out of cards because, especially with those DreamHack games, when we saw the tempo rogues, I cannot remember seeing a tempo rogue win. We saw the Miracle Rogues being played with great success, but the problem with all those tempo rogues was that at around round 7 or 8, they ran out of cards.
And that happens quite quick in a tempo rogue, since you often don't have a lot of card draw potential in you. You might play a sprint or loot hoarders plus Selnus and an Uzur Drake, but that's it with your card draw. That's not so much. Other decks have way more. And we see Mirari using his bananas now he got, feeding his Hyena with bananas to make it even stronger. I mean, he took it to the leash with his Houndmasters, like he leashed it there, made it stronger, and now he feeds it with bananas.
Yum, yum, yum.
I mean, 6/3 minion.
Who doesn't love bananas, dude?
True.
Well, I don't like bananas, to be honest. Do you like bananas?
What can I say now about that? Like, spoilering. Who doesn't like bananas? And they're like, okay, I don't like bananas, actually. And I'm like, oh, God.
That was sort of random.
I'm like, oh, God. What is happening?
Wow, he used Blade Flurry and cleared the entire board.
It is strong. because 10 HP left for Mirari. And we know there could be a Leroy in the Tempo Rogue. So Leroy, attack, kill. And he plays a tracking, gets tracking into tracking. I guess he's really digging for Unleash, but gets only Crab. I don't agree there with tracking into tracking.
Oh.
This hurts.
That's nasty.
What does he run? He's like that was that tracking into tracking. I would say I wouldn't have done it. I would have gone for a different move. And we know there's 10 damage in Sast's hand, and he's going to pull off. I see it coming. I know it's happening. It's real.
Shadow Step. Ooh.
He's going for the 1-1, and that's actually the first 1-1 we see here for a team MIA.
It's also the first Hunter lose we see. And it's also, yeah, the first win for Emma. A real match.
Well, those matches were interesting.
No, those matches are great. I'm just kidding, guys. I just love to see something else.
Well, you shouldn't say that
time
and
to
then
time.
laughing by that, and then everyone thinks you're kidding the kidding.
No.
Why you're kidding?
No. I was kidding and laughing because I was kidding, dude.
And did you start your next video file already?
Obviously, I did.
I'm just asking if
I
everything is
know
prepared.
what's going to be played.
That's
It's
good.
amazing.
Before you spoiler something in your excitement, we just might drop instantly into the game. And we see Rogue versus Rogue. And as we see here for Mirari, it's Miracle Rogue. And you seem to be hyped about that.
I love Miracle Rogues.
It's a pretty
I
interesting
never
match.
played a Miracle Rogue. Well, I never played with, like, myself. I don't have a Miracle Rogue.
You don't have a Miracle. That's okay.
But I have a Sunshine Hunter. And I'm ashamed.
I'm gonna lend you my account. Did I say that on stream?
What?
Okay, I'm gonna.
Count sharing?
We're not account sharing.
No, of course not.
Okay, so Argent Squire out for the Temper Rogue, and Loot Hoarder following up. That's good. Now he has like an impressive board early on, but we saw the shift here for Mirari roaming around, and he's obviously just going to shift here, easy mode, no regrets. has his Leroy already in hand. So 2 of the cards you want to have: Leroy, Cold Blood. Just a Shadow Step missing. He also has an Gaskeet, an Auctioneer, and the coin, and a preparation. So we're just saying awesome hand for Mirari. But SAST, his hand is okay too.
Sassy, SAST.
I'm just
We're honestly sorry, dude.
if I don't know a name, I just spell it.
Really?
Yeah, like if you stream.
I hope next season we're gonna have like a really crazy name.
You mean people are
With
gonna
like
make
15 letters, completely random, and you always have to pronounce it.
I will do it. No regrets.
Spell it.
Easy word.
Still no regrets.
Yeah.
Okay, so who would you think has the better matchup here? The Temper Rogue or the Miracle Rogue?
The advantage of the Miracle Rogue is the clear. I mean, he has those shifts, he has Fan of Knives, sometimes 2 Blade Flurries. I even know there's a White Pyromancer Miracle Rogue roaming around. Pretty potent decks, possible to play as a Miracle Rogue. The only thing the Tempo Rogue needs is some speed, obviously, and then he can he can actually beat the Miracle Rogue. But we see here there could be coin, preparation, eviscerate, incoming.
He decides against the coin.
That would just be a 6/6 Van Cleef. I don't want to say unnecessary. He could have had an 8/8 Van Cleef if he wants to.
Yep, but he decided against it. He probably wants to save his coin to get more card draw with the auctioneer. What do you think?
Well, that's like one of the moves you always want to do. Turn 5 Auctioneer, coin, conceal, for example. Or coin, draw a card, play a spell, preparation, conceal. That's like the turn 5 play you just want to do. Oh, and we see here Sast thinking about his moves. There's a soundness in his hand, but he has no option in his hand. Whatever he does, he cannot kill that Van Cleef now. He can only damage it. He could deal 4 damage to it.
Of deadly poison. Well, he can clear it. No, he can't. I was lying. Meh, meh, meh.
Yeah, you were like,
He's 1 mana short. Yeah.
if he attacks and then Blade Flurries and Deadly
Exactly.
Poison, yeah, it's
But
a
then
genius plays.
he would need the coin. He would have to go to Mirari and say, "Hey, dude, can I borrow your coin?"
Yeah, coin always good, especially as a Merkur Rogue or even Tempo Rogue. You want to go second. You never want to go first because that coin just gives you combo potential, card draw potential. And if there's one thing you want to have is combo or card draw potential. And he goes for the Thalness and actually attacks for 1, which is okay as long as there's no Fan of Knives incoming. He just did 1 damage for free.
And we see he's gonna use his weapon, just kill the Solnus. Wants to get rid of the spell damage.
And there's double deadly poison for SAST.
So
This is cool.
he
Just
can
saying-
clear the board.
Yeah, I'm just saying cool. He can deal 10 damage. He can deal 11 damage now. You could just go double deadly poison, attack, face, Blade Flurry, face, and everything else, and attack with his 1/1 once. And that's actually the only move he can do.
It's the only solid move. Yep.
But you never want to do it. You don't want to use your 2 poisons on 1 weapon because it's only 10 damage. If you use it on 2 weapons, it's 12 damage. Well, and if you use it on Assassin's Blade, if you play the Assassin's Blade, then it's 20 damage overall. And that's just way too strong to not do it.
There we see the Auctioneer play.
Coin, backstab even, and
Wow.
still has a Cold Blood to drop on his minion. Not only 1 Cold Blood, he can just play 2 Cold Blood. He could just play Deadly Poison. Whatever, bro.
Let's draw some cards, dude.
This is the one and most annoying thing about Merkur Rogue.
Damn.
I mean, look at the board.
He got the conceal a bit too late.
That's 11 damage plus Leroy plus Cold Blood. So that's 11 plus 10. That's 21 damage incoming. Potential 21 damage somewhere incoming. That's just obese. And there's an Argent Squire in Merkur Rogue. That surprises me a lot. And he just throws out that damage.
Yep. Gets rich. He gets rich. He gets rich.
And get rich or die trying, I heard.
Yep. Who said that again?
I'm not entirely sure.
We're gonna find out in the break.
Yeah, you're gonna
I'm
find
gonna
out.
Google that.
You're gonna Google
I'm
that.
even gonna take a note. Get rich or die trying, yo.
I would actually say it was 50 Cent if I'm
Really?
correct. Yeah, I think it's even a song. But I'm not into that genre so much.
Yeah, that's what you say on stream.
Yeah, not so extreme.
But then after work,
Yeah,
go downtown to the
Bro-
rap battles.
Yeah, Broman and I, we actually have a dancing group, the Take TV hip hop dancing group, and every weekend we go out and battle the shit out of those guys in Krefeld City,
Creetown.
in Kretown. we call it K-Town sometimes. So if you come over here at Take TV for a tournament or so, be prepared. Be prepared.
Bird.
It could get nasty on the weekends.
Yep. If you join Mats and Broman.
Yeah, ask Ecop or Nibs or Alex. They know. They were here. They saw everything. When he absolutely destroys.
This hurts.
I mean, down to 3 HP. We see a Shiv and a Blade in his hand. That's just, well, down to 1 next turn as a SAST. And at the moment, it just looks like, well, bro, 3-0 GG.
Yeah. I don't see anything he can do.
Let me Google that for you. He could.
Oh, well, actually he can. He can clear the board.
In which universe? He
Assassinates
and
the
then
SI7 agent and then plays his own SI7 agent on the Leroy.
at the move he needs to do, and then he
It's
could.
his only way to survive.
Well, I guess the main problem here is he only thinks about assassinating the Leroy. That's the biggest threat, and you go like blind mode. You're like, oh god, I need to get rid of the Leroy, and I have an assassinate.
He
That-
sees the play.
That
He's a
happens
genius.
to me quite often. It's like it's the blind survival mode. Kill the biggest minion.
Yeah.
Don't think about all your
Well,
options.
that's why I'm sitting here,
Yeah, to
because I see those plays.
to make up my mind. That's good. And it's well, I want to say it's looking good now, but no.
Assassin's Blade. Kaboom.